Ancient ruins on the doorstep, a bold modern hotel, and one of the most talked about rooftops in Pompeii. I'm staying at Habita 79, a place where history and contemporary design collide. But what's it really like to stay here? Let's find out. Pompeii is one of Italy's most extraordinary places, a city frozen in time, yet surrounded by the energy of modern southern Italy. Known worldwide for its archaeological ruins, it's also a gateway to the Amalfi Coast, Mount Vesuvius, and Naples. And just steps from the ancient site sits Habita 79.
Riccardo, buongiorno.
Buongiorno, benvenuti.
Grazie. Thank you so much for having me here. I've been to the Costiera Amalfitana probably 24 times, and I've never stopped in Pompeii. This is my very first time here, and lo and behold, I come across a beautiful new hotel right at the entrance of the Pompeii Park. So let's talk about that. What is Habita 79?
Habita 79 is a lifestyle hotel, opened in 2021. Recently joined the Marriott Tribute Portfolio collection. We are just between the entrance of the archaeological site, the UNESCO attraction, and then the cathedral. Pompeii now is living a second life because the people is discovering the authenticity of the destination, and now international travelers could have the opportunity to stay in a beautiful hotel just in the heart of the city.
Talk to me about your guests. Are you seeing a bigger flow of Americans, North American people coming in?
Absolutely. America is the first feeder market for the Campania region, and especially for Naples and the Costiera. We have 4 direct flights from US to Naples every day. Pompeii is conveniently located because it's really easy to be reached from the airport. It's just half an hour driving. If you arrive with the high-speed train from Rome, you take the tube in the train station itself, and then you arrive directly straight in Pompeii.
Wait, you can take the underground from Naples to
Exactly.
here? Oh, that's
So
impressive.
it's the same train that is serving the city as a tube, but without changing, you take the train, and then you arrive in Pompeii, and the train station is a walking distance. Our ideal guests are the modern travelers, curious people, very educated in the sense of very expert travelers that want to have an hotel that should become part of their memories of the travel. So our hotel is not just a simple place where to sleep or to eat, but we want to be part of the experience itself, and then we want to be remembered for what we are offering.
Now, talking about the wellness in the hotel, because I know that the wellness factor is a really big component of your offer for your guests. Talk to me about that.
So we try to replicate the style of life of the ancient Romans. The otium. Otium means spend quality time, and then the well-being is part of it. So the hotel is is energetic. Is a lifestyle hotel. It's quite relaxed if you enjoy the garden or the spa, but at the same time it's very lively and an entertaining hotel if you go to the rooftop during the sunset.
Which I did last night, and I think I captured some of the best pictures of my life, in terms of the Vesuvius right next to the sun. Mind-blowing.
So what we try to have in the hotel is something to surprise the guest. So you have the spa, it's very quiet, hidden, where you have your privacy, the silence, and then you can enjoy obviously the treatments. And then at the same time, after a few hours, you have the party on the roof, and then you enjoy the mixology after a long day visiting the area, and then you want to relax with an incredible view and fantastic drink. That's the place.
We need to talk about the heart of the hotel, which is where we're sitting right now, and the restaurant. It's something very curious. I know the name is Il Circolo, the circle. I remember when I was a little kid, my grandmother used to say, "Hey, go get your grandfather at the Circolo." And Circolo, of course, was where he used to hang out with his friends. Is that the same concept?
Exactly, it's the same. So it's a social hub. All our services are open to external guests because we want the people to come here, celebrate their anniversaries, birthdays, and then we have the external garden that is a sort of in an hidden retreat. So we are in the center, but we are surrounded by gardens. So you can enjoy a fantastic lunch or dinner in the garden facing the cathedral and without perceiving that you are in the center.
That's beautiful. Closing up with the Il Circolo, what kind of food do you offer here?
Traditional Napolitan food, because the people that are visiting the area want to taste the tradition. We started with the pizza, but then with all the most famous pasta and main courses typical from the region.
Fantastic. Well, I think you guys have done an amazing job.
Yep.
The hotel is incredible. The rooms and the bed are super comfortable. So congratulations to you and the whole team. Thank you.
Welcome.